The crypto fund, let me tell you about how that came together. So I first got into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency back in 2016. I went to a financial meetup in Vancouver, Canada, and there was this really smart guy that started telling the group of us, there was maybe 10 or 12 of us in the room, about Bitcoin. The first time I had ever heard it, and he started telling me how it's gonna change the world, and it's the financial revolution, and he went into all the technical aspects of it, that most of which went over my head, but I appreciated what he was saying, and I trusted that he was onto something. So right then and there on the spot, I opened up a crypto wallet, and he was kind enough to just transfer me a little bit just to do the transaction and work through it. And that was my very first time experiencing Bitcoin. And since then, I've just been on a rampage of devouring knowledge. I've gone to all sorts of conferences, and the last expo here in Dubai, they asked me to speak. I did a keynote and a group panel, and that was fun. But I've gone through every single documentary you could imagine that exists out there on cryptocurrency, and really just followed the leaders and the experts, and learned a lot. And still, with all of that time and money invested over the years, I still like someone that is just 100% focused on just crypto investing to handle my crypto investments. And so my friend Josh, I've known him for about 5 or 6 years now. He's also from Canada, living in Colombia now. And I watched him go from a 20-year-old kid with his last $20,000 he had saved up from his construction job to going all in with crypto and learning all the different alternative coins and the projects that were legitimate projects that had real world utility, and the gaming projects that had real games happening, developments. And I watched him turn that 20,000 into over $1 million in the last crypto bull run, which was 2021 is when that ended. And so now, fast forward to 2024, and it was just last year that Josh called me up and said, hey, I sense the bull run's coming, all the experts that I know. He works with a lot of different hedge funds and a lot of crypto experts. He said, we feel it coming, we see all the signs there, and I'm thinking of helping some friends and family this bull run. And I said, well, Josh, I totally trust you. I've seen everything you've done. Here's my money, right? And so he wanted a minimum $50,000. So I ended up giving him $150,000, and I said, Josh, now how can we help the little guy? Remember you and I that only had a few thousand? How can we help them? And he said, well, if you can figure it out on the legal side, then I'm game to do that. I'm game to help everyone out. And so I went on a journey to figure all that legal stuff out, and ended up incorporating brokerage out of St. Lucia, and long story short, put together the crypto fund, which is essentially a portfolio of all the top projects that Josh has been following and sees that are going to do really well. And it's in 3 different categories: real world use cases, AI, and gaming projects. And that portfolio that he's done and put together, I invested back in December 2023. And the high watermark was over 200%, 250% almost. So it's cooled down the last couple months on the dip. We're still over 100% gain on that. And again, we were able to open that up to everyone with, say, $1,000 or more. So now anyone can be a part of that crypto fund and gain from that portfolio of projects that Josh has put together.